Hello, everybody. My name is Coach Ray Z, and welcome to Athletic Definition. This is Mary Fitness episode 19 out of 31. And thank you, everybody, for joining me. For those of you who are new to the show, thank you for joining me in the audience and simulcasting for, I think, now the third time on Twitch. So thank you. Also on Facebook and YouTube, as well as just their worldwide people that listen in and everyone in the audience. What I do is I try and bring a holiday cheer through working out, through getting people to either stay motivated, because there's a lot of people I follow that help me stay motivated. So there's one great tip right there: follow people that motivate you, that are athletes, that are always after getting after it, and make you feel like, hey, maybe you should get out there and work out as well. Um, I'm originally from the island of Fit Toys, and I've been punished by Santa until I'm worthy enough to be on the nice list and I can get a toy. So I've been doing this Merry Fitness extravaganza for the last 2 years. Every day I provide you some Christmas puns and a different Merry Christmas outfit of the day. So today I'm rocking the OG Mickey with the hat. Um, and today, what I was going to do is show you how to build a sled, just with a kettlebell. Basically, that's all you need. Or I'm sure you could use some weight, but we are living in the era of the home gym, and so a lot of people are trying to get fit. And even now, with what's going on, just depending on where you live, you may not be able to access a gym. And so these are some great alternatives. And before I get started, let me tell you basically what we're going to be doing. So I love this as a warm up. It's part of my training, and if you train with me, and I highly recommend it for everybody, is before any type of workout that you do, is walk backwards, uh, 5 minutes as your warm up. At minimum 3 times a week, but if you're working out a lot, do it every time. Now, to make that to the next level. But basically, the great thing about just walking backwards is there's no tools needed. You could do it on your treadmill. You could do it at home. You could do it in a backyard. You don't even need much space. Sometimes I'll just like walk backwards, just watching where I'm going, and that's strengthening your knee and also keeping you uh, mobile, because you definitely don't want to fall as you get older. Just high risk of injury. So this keeps your mobility on point as well. So uh, after you do the warm up, if you do have a treadmill, you can do it, and do it with the treadmill turned off. Don't have the treadmill turned on, turn it off, but walk backwards 5 minutes. It's a great way to get the blood flow going, and trust me, you'll see a just big difference. 5 minutes. Another way is if you have a sled, which is what I don't have, and so this is what I came up with. So a sled, if you have a sled, do it nice. Make sure you're. A lot of people are just like pushing the sled, but be mindful of the muscles that you're working. It's a good way to focus on taking it to another level. And none of this is sponsored. This is just what I came up with. But I'll still tell you where I got everything. So basically, I got a kettlebell, and you could use whatever weight. If you've never done this before, and all depending on your fitness level, let me scoot it up a bit. All right, yeah, up. So all depending on your fitness level, it's how much weight you want to do. But I mean, if you really want to get to nitty gritty, that's where you contact me. I'm just kind of giving you a general idea of a cool way to maybe add some variety to your workout. All right. So basically, what I do is I have a kettlebell. This one's 30 pounds. And I'll still do my 5 minutes with the just warming up without no added weight, no resistance. After I do that, then I want to add weight. So this is by a company called Rhino USA. As I mentioned, this is not a sponsored ad or anything like that. It's just what I came up with during COVID. And these is really for trucks, for off-roading, for people that like the Jeeps. So if you're into off-roading, you might already even have one. You may not even have to buy one. Uh, I got this one for about, I don't know, $40. And at the time, I didn't know they sold little packages, so I bought these separately. I bought this one like at the Home Depot, and then I paid a better price for this hook. This one is a like a cheapy one. I think I tried like I believe it's called a over here it's Daiso. It's like a 99-cent store, but it's like $1.50, and it works pretty good. But I already had one and it broke. Just kind of depends on what end you use it. But if you get two strong ones, you can avoid that. I was doing it just for testing, um, and so basically, you take the big strap and you put it through your kettlebell, and then you take the big hook and put it through, and that's pretty much it. After, what you do is you put the big hook and you put that through the two ends of the strap for towing. And let's see, let me bring it closer. But as you can see, it's done pretty quickly, and that's it. There's your sled. All right. So then, what I use the other hook for now, basically, it's just for added added like support. Make sure it doesn't fall off. And so let's see here. Yeah, I basically step into it, you know, like pants, and then I bring the hook up and I just pull it up all the way to my waist. I'll come closer to the camera so you can take a look. And that's pretty much it. So now when I'm going backwards, I have a sled which I'm pulling, which is added resistance. And as you can see, it didn't take up space uh, to build or anything. You do you. I believe this is maybe about 12 feet, the length. So if you can get it shorter, if you're limited on space, that could be something that you could do. Because oops, uh, see, that's why I'm always saying be mindful. It's always when you're just kind of rushing through it, not paying attention. I could have fallen right there, so I gotta make sure I follow my own advice there. But yeah, that's something to consider on the backyard. A couple things to consider right here. If you're doing it in your backyard, you probably want to limit. Maybe if you're blessed enough to have a front yard, backyard, do it sometimes in the front, sometimes in the back. Depending on the weight, it could leave a mark. I try to do it the day before they cut the grass. Some other alternatives is to go to a local park. That way you get some sun and you get to work out at the park because there's a lot of like great ways to stretch there and do added resistance. If you take your own workout vest, um, I think I even figured out a way I could do it with bands, which I'm going to try to see how to go play with it. And then besides that, I have my alternative toys that I always take, like what I just demonstrated right now. You take your sled. That's a great way to uh, do this workout, which is basically it's called let me see if I can remember the four letters. Every time it's live, that's when I get that block. But it's reverse out. R O R O R O. See, figures because it's live. Well, it's basically reverse out knee pain, and that is why I highly recommend it. A lot of people I know have knee issues. A lot of people in jiu-jitsu, a lot of runners. That's like one of the main things, even in basketball. And this is a great way to just uh, start working out and having that mobility for the future. I have a lot of influences in my a lot of mentors, a lot of different people that influence me in my training and what I do. But knees over toes, ATG, that he's one of my mentors, Ben Patrick. And so the knees over toes, which they say you're not supposed to do, you automatically do it when you're walking backwards. Hopefully that's a good view. And I could see there's a shadow, but you can automatically it doesn't matter your age. Like who can't walk backwards as long as you're being mindful of where you're going. And as you can see, your knees are automatically going over your toes, and this is the warm up to be able to start bulletproofing your whole body. So I just love it, and uh, like I mentioned, I still don't have a sled. This is the closest I have to a sled, and the heaviest kettlebell I personally have is I have 235s. So that's another thing you can kind of start, doing that. It'll clank, um, but that's just a way to make it heavier. Um, but it also depends on your fitness, and I mean, if you make it heavy enough, you could probably do a whole workout instead of just a warm up. Uh, but it's a great warm up to add to what you're doing already. I know a lot of people do not include this, so hopefully this is something that'll bring some new variety to your workout. And yeah, try it out. And please let me know on any social media that did I forget to put in the fortune cookie again? I did. Well, on any social media, I'm under Coach Ray Z, and I definitely would love to hear your comments. Let me know if you try walking backwards. Let me know if you added it to your workout. Let me know how it makes you feel. Let me know if you see or feel a difference. I've been doing this. I don't know, for probably over a year, and I always used to look at some people who would do it backwards, and I just kind of thought it was like, oh well, they're just, I would see some marathon runners do it, not too many, uh, but I thought they were just kind of doing it to break up the monotony of running, the like some people will shake out their arms, but no, it turns out that they well, actually I don't know, I never got to talk to them. That would be really cool to find out if they were just doing it for what reason. Right now, I'm updating the fortune cookie. So if you're on Fireside or only heard of Fireside, and now nothing comes out, what you can do is we have a fortune cookie, and the cool thing about the fortune cookie, it's like basically a clickable links, hyperlinks. So you can put whatever you like, and then everybody nowadays, if you don't basically put it in their hand, they're not going to do it. So the cool thing about it is if you want to get on Fireside, just go ahead and huh, it's not working now. Go ahead and just request access. For now, it's for ISO only, but I'd love to have you join me in the audience. Let me know what you think. Um, and once again, Mary Fitness, I'm behind. Today is the 21st, so I have a for sure one more show I'll do today. I'm not sure what it'll be, but after that, I'll try and actually catch it today. And thank you, everybody, for supporting the show. As I mentioned, if you go to YouTube or anything Coach Ray Z, you can follow. I'm posting last year's Married Fitness series and this year's as well. But you can catch a replay immediately here on Fireside. And thank you for Fireside for the platform. I mean, where else can I just, to me, to be thinking that I would have a Twitch account, which I only created because Fireside makes it so easy for me to simulcast. So I'm simulcasting on Twitter. Thank you for anyone who's joining me. I appreciate the support. It's a brand new account, so help me get my first follower or followers. Same thing on YouTube. I would appreciate the growth. Uh, who doesn't want to get paid by YouTube? I saw they had the top 15 YouTubers, and they were all battling for $100 million, and I recognized maybe like three three out of the 15. Um, but pretty much you need subscribers, and you need like people to comment and to follow you. So yeah, I think that's probably the easiest way to show support. You don't personally have to do anything besides click it once. So if you can go and show the YouTube channel support or do a review on the podcast. Spotify has a follow option, available everywhere. And like I said, it wouldn't all be possible without Fireside. So I'm truly grateful and blessed. And Santa, please, I deserve a present. I've been good. I haven't even had one outbreak. You know what? I haven't even been drinking beer, Santa, since I only drink. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I only drink on when I have my drunks show. That's also here live on Fireside, co-hosted with Ty. That's the only time I drink Santa. It's just for the beer. It's just for the show. Yeah, yeah, that's it. I only do it for the show. I don't even enjoy it, Santa. So please, I would appreciate a present this year, and thank you everyone for joining. This has been Coach Ray Z, Athletic Definition, Mary Fitness Extravaganza, day 19 out of 31. I hope this was helpful, that you can now build your own sled or add some resistance or a little extra to your workout. That if you've never tried it, it'll definitely help. And then let me know. Reach out to me, leave it in the comments. I would appreciate to know what you think. Thank you everybody for joining me. I will see you later. Peace.